Hello friends, this is Durga again from ITversity, a one-stop shop to learn all the technologies. So far we have read the data, we have filtered, we have applied map function, we have computed the revenue for each order, we joined the data set, and then we actually computed the average revenue also. Now we want to sort the data by date. So we need to make sure the key on which data needs to be sorted is part of the key. In this case, order date is the key, so we have to extract the order date um, if required, and then we have to apply sort by key so that data is sorted by date. Sort by key also takes true or false as parameter for ascending or descending. Here I misspelled it, let me fix it. So I hope it is fixed. Let me refresh this page. Okay, but before getting into the sort by key, it's very straightforward. You just have to define the portion on which that data needs to be sorted to sort by key. Again, we have to review the transformations and actions. There are several transformations and actions which can facilitate you to sort. If you want to do by key sorting, you have to use only sort by key. But if you want to without breaking into keys and values, if you just want to sort the data, you can use certain actions. There are multiple actions. One is take ordered, and then there is another one called top. Top is from Scala, so you can use those Scala based functions also. Okay, it's not part of this documentation. It's part of Scala, I guess. That's why it is not part of here. So you can use either top, or you can use the sort function also from Scala, but it sorts the data as a whole. It does not sort by a particular key. If you have to sort data by a particular key, you have to use either sort by key for simpler requirements, or we have to use group by key for more complex requirements. Okay, so we will see sort by key here. Our requirement is simple. We just have to sort the data based on order date. Order date is already part of the key, which is output of the map function. If you actually look into this, data type of it is nothing but a tuple. So as it is already a tuple which have the first element as order date and the second element as the revenue, we can apply the sort by key directly on this. So copy paste this one, dot sort by key. Okay, and then take off, or there are only 364 records. We will just use collect for each println. Okay, and you can see that by default it is sorted in ascending order by date, or it's a string. Actually, we are representing the date in the form of string, and it is in the form of y hyphen mm hyphen dd, then the timestamp. So automatically it will be sorting by date in ascending order. So if you want to change the order, you can just say sort by key false. If you pass false as parameter, it will sort in descending order, and then collect for each println and hit enter. Now you can see that 2013 July 25th is the last date, and then you can see that data is sorted in descending order. Okay, we can actually even say sort by key false for descending, take 10 for each println. You can see that first record is from July 24th to 2014, second record is 23rd July 2014, and so forth, so on and so forth. The data is in descending order. So you can use sort by key. The key is, for all the by key operations, the input has to be in the form of tuples. The first element will be considered as key. If you want to aggregate, you can use reduce by key or aggregate by key. If you want to sort, you can use sort by key. to sort the data in the order you want. We will see more complex sorting mechanism using group by key as part of our lateral videos. That being said, I hope you are enjoying the content. We are almost there. We have, let me add this code snippet to the program. Okay, save it, and if you try to revisit the program that is completed so far, we have read orders and order items, we have filtered for completed orders, then we have extracted order ID and order date from orders, order ID and order revenue from order items, and then we have computed order revenue because the order items have multiple entries for each order, and we want to compute the revenue for each completed orders. Hence, we actually aggregated at each order level and get the order level revenue here using reduce by key. And then we have joined orders with order items, and then we have applied map function to discard the order ID and get the order date and order revenue. And then we have actually used aggregate by key to get the total revenue for each date along with the total number of orders for each day. And then we actually computed the average revenue using map function, and we have actually applied sort by key to sort the data, and we have seen how we can sort in ascending or descending order. So we have covered many of the core transformations as part of the development process, and also we have seen a few actions also like take, collect, and few more things as part of validating our results in the middle. And also we have seen how the data is represented in tuples, how the data can be accessed in tuples, how we can actually integrate with Scala APIs to round up, etc. So we have seen so many important concepts as part of this simple use case to compute the total revenue, average revenue for each day. And finally, this result, which is already sorted, has to be stored somewhere, and we will see that we will see how we can do that as part of our next video. That being said, I hope you are enjoying the content. If you like this video, or if you have to provide the feedback, or if you have to give the rating, please do so. If you think I don't deserve 100% rating, please raise the concern so that I can work on those concerns to improvise my content as part of my future videos. That being said, thank you. Bye.